Welcome to the NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series, Season 4, Daytona 500. We are back for another season of NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series racing in the Daytona 500. But first, let's go ahead and announce all the drivers who are going to be racing this season. Driving the number 11, Colin B. Driving the number 18, Rowdy Extreme. Driving the number 5, Lucas K. Driving the number 9, Stop Motion Brothers. Driving the number 48, Bryce Benton. Driving the number 1, NASCAR Fan 05. Driving the number 12, NASCAR Fan 5. Driving the number 10, CT. Driving the number 20, 7 Year. Driving the number 4, DeBoss 43. Driving the number 24, Truex Fan 19. Driving the number 17, Sunny Hoffy F1. Driving the number 2, Dizzy Cat Dude. Driving the number 16, Joshua Santimeyer. Driving the number 22, Jennifer Morse. Driving the number 19, Sky Plays. Driving the number 6, Luisa Mendez. And finally, driving the number 99, Tyreek Speed. It's going to be 20 laps as usual here today in the Daytona 500. Here we go. Starting a brand new season, Lucas K. starting on pole. As here we go, getting ready to start the Daytona 500. Here we go. Green flag is out in the Season 4 Daytona 500. Lucas K. getting the pole for the Daytona 500 this season. Now, I do want to announce that on January 9th, which was a couple days ago, it was the 1-year anniversary of the NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series. We did the Season 1 Daytona 500 on January 9th, 2023. And now it is 2024. So I just want to thank all you for all the support, all the drivers who have raced, for all your support. And I'm ready to move on to bigger and better things this year with the series, as we're starting it off here with the NASCAR Heat Mobile Cup Series Season 4 Daytona 500. Who is going to lead the first lap in the Daytona 500? Lucas K. leads lap 1 as he's pulling away. As you can see, me and the 1 car battling there for that second spot. That's me and NASCAR Fan 05. Both great drivers, both have made the Final Four in their careers. But Lucas K., after a disappointing season last season, going winless, trying to break that winless streak here in the Daytona 500. He hasn't won since Season 2, Race 7 at Michigan. He has 4 career wins, one of the best to do it. He is the Season 2 champion, but did not win last season, even after being up front in a lot of races. So we'll have to see if he can get it here at Daytona and win Rick Hendrick their first Daytona 500. I've won it twice, and Penske with NASCAR Fan 5 has won it once back in Season 2. Lucas K. continues to lead as we go on to lap 3 of the Daytona 500. Lucas K. Honestly, it was just really surprising the season that Hendrick had last season. Hendrick only had 1 win in the whole season last season, and that was with Stop Motion Brothers at Watkins Glen. Honestly, I thought that they were going to be dominant again. I thought they were going to maybe get like 5 wins, maybe win half the season like they have in the past, but no, they just couldn't do it. Season 2, I feel like, was their most dominant season. They won half the season. But we'll just have to see if Lucas K. can start off this season with the Daytona 500 wins. He continues to lead. NASCAR Fan 05 running in the second spot. Rowdy Extreme, you can see there, he's running up in the top 5. He had a great season last season. 2 wins at Talladega and Pocono. Up front in pretty much every race, running top 5, but in the final race at Kansas, he just did not have it. That car was just not fast at all. It had no speed. I think he was even outside of the top 10 at some point. So, just unfortunately, Joe Gibbs Racing just did not give him the best car that they could have given him. I drive for Joe Gibbs too, so I don't want to say anything bad about the team. I had a great car that race, but unfortunately, the 22 beat me out there in the last couple laps. But is what it is, and Rowdy Extreme trying to move on to this season. There he is running 3rd with the pack behind him. As the 5 and the 1 kind of breaking away here. We'll see if NASCAR Fan 05 is able to catch this 5 car, is he just going to push him or is he going to go to the outside? Because don't forget, lap traffic is always going to be in the equation here in these races. And we've seen it many times before. Lap traffic always in the equation here, especially at Daytona and other tracks. But honestly, the only tracks that really don't have lap traffic issues like Pocono and sometimes Michigan. And I don't think we had lap traffic issues last season at Daytona because of the caution we had on lap 1. No caution this time, but Lucas K trying to pull away. The 1 car kind of running a higher line. I think he might be just trying to get a good run off the turns, maybe trying to gain on that 5 car. Lucas is kind of running the bottom to middle area, so I feel like he's going to have the advantage in the turns, but maybe down the straightaway this 1 car is able to gain on him. But yeah, lap 6 out of 20 in the Daytona 500, biggest race of the season. Next week we head to Phoenix, a nice short track. Always had great racing. And I do want to point one thing out. The champion every season had Phoenix as one of their wins. NASCAR Fan 5 had Phoenix as one of his wins in Season 1. Lucas K won Phoenix in Season 2 and went on to win the championship. And Tyreek Speed won Phoenix and went on to win the championship. So maybe Phoenix might determine who will be the champion. That's just, I feel like whoever wins that race is just able to kind of be hot at the right time. You know, they really perform well in that final race and like throughout the playoffs. And I feel like they're just able to execute in that final race. I used to think maybe it's because the championship used to be at Bristol. I thought maybe it was because it was like a short track, and you know Phoenix is also somewhat a short track. So I thought maybe same drivers could be up front in that. But championship last season was at Kansas, and Tyreek Speed still won that championship. So, but yeah, Lucas K continuing to lead the Daytona 500. Another dominating performance for this 5 car, lap 8 out of 20. NASCAR Fan 05 trying to close there. Just kind of riding in behind. See that giant line of cars right there. Ooh. But yeah, overall, I feel like Joe Gibbs Racing, was kind of the dominant manufacturer, or the dominant team last season. We had, 3 wins, I believe? 3 wins. Most wins in a season that we've ever had. Really proud in this whole team. I was able to get a win, and my teammate was able to get 2 in the 18-car Rowdy Extreme. I feel like Joe Gibbs Racing is just really trying to build an empire here. We're just trying to get the best drivers. I really wanted Rowdy Extreme to be signed. We were originally going to sign Isaiah Joy to that car, but I feel like Rowdy Extreme has already turned out to be a better driver. But yeah, we have him on the team until Season 10. Of course, all those contracts that got signed. Lucas K is one of those drivers who has a long-term contract, so he does not have to worry about getting fired or getting out of that ride anytime soon. He just got to focus on winning races and proving to Hendrick that he's still a great driver even after he went winless last season. And it happens. We all have winless seasons. I was winless in Season 2. A lot of drivers have probably been winless after having a great season, but Lucas K, that was incredibly disappointing for him, especially after the season he had before Season 2. I mean, it was really just, I feel like it was just honestly just the straight-up definition of a championship hangover. I mean, he won twice, dominated races, won the championship in Season 2, and then he just did not win in Season 3. Missed the playoffs, didn't win. Overall, really disappointing season. He almost won the season finale race at Kansas. He wouldn't have been able to win the championship. He would have just won the race, but couldn't get that one either because of lap traffic. Almost won Bristol, I remember. He was up front in a couple of those last races, just trying to get a win, but 10 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. Lucas K trying to win the Great American Race and join the list of drivers who have done it. Me and NASCAR Fan 5 are the only 2 who have won the Daytona 500. I've won it twice. NASCAR Fan 5 has won it once. We'll just have to see how lap traffic affects things. But yes, Lucas K going for that Harley J. Earl trophy. He wants that thing so bad, probably. He wants to start off the season with a win and just prove that he's going to be able to get these things again, even after going winless last season. But I feel like this is the typical performance. When Lucas K starts on pole, he dominates. I mean, there's no telling otherwise. He dominates these things when he starts on pole. And just look at this. Pulling away from the one car. The one car just has no chance. Honestly, I think he should just back up to the pack, mate. Well, he's actually kind of far ahead. I don't think he should back up to the pack, but I was gonna say if he's close enough, maybe he should back up and maybe just get a push from that backpack. So when maybe Lucas K here hits lap traffic, they'll have a big run on him other than just one car just having to rely on the draft. But we will have to see. I mean, Lucas K, I believe he is going to catch lap traffic before this race is over. You see, there's the tail end of the field over there. And here comes Lucas K to take lap 13 out of 20. I don't know. He might not catch the lap traffic till the very end here, so he might not have to worry about it. Lucas K might have this Daytona 500 in the bag, but we'll have to see. It's just what an incredible win this would be for that team. Just incredible. I mean, just getting this win after going winless last season. I mean, I know I keep talking about it, but it's just, I was so surprised. I never expected Lucas K to be a driver to have an off season. I thought he was always going to have a season where he had at least one win, but just wasn't able to do that. But dominating here in the Daytona 500, lap 14 out of 20. Lucas K, he just got to keep it easy. Honestly, he has a huge lead over the second place car, which is the one car. I think he should just slow up and not catch the lap traffic. He can just he can go half throttle for a couple laps and not worry about getting past. So I feel like as long as he takes it easy here with these lap cars, he's got this race. But we know that these drivers sometimes are eager to just get around the lap car so they can put a few cars in between them and the second place car, and that usually doesn't work out. So we'll just have to see. I mean, there's the tail end of the field right there. And here comes Lucas K to take lap 15. Yeah, he's going to catch him. If he doesn't start backing off and maybe just cruising it around, he's going to catch him. That one car, this might be his dream right here. He has 2 career wins, Season 2 Talladega and Season 3 Coke 600. So he does have that crown jewel win in the Coke 600, but we'll just have to see if he can get another crown jewel here. Just Lucas K just trying to hang on here. Lucas K, the tracks he's won at, he does have a crown jewel win in the Coca-Cola 600, and I'm sure he really wants this Daytona 500 really bad. Coming around to get 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 5 to go in the Daytona 500. He has caught the lap traffic, but does NASCAR Fan 05 have enough time to catch him? 5 more laps around here at Daytona for the season opener. Lucas K trying to lock himself into the playoffs early. If he can honestly, winning Daytona is probably the best thing for every driver. They have the entire rest of the regular season to prepare for the playoffs. And then they can just focus on going out and getting wins. They don't have to worry about being conservative. They can be aggressive and get wins. And I feel like Lucas K, that's exactly what he's going to do if he wins this race. Coming around to 4 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 4 laps to go here at Daytona. Lucas K takes 4 laps to go. Now, that lap was actually significantly slower than his previous laps. He's been running, 46 4s, 46 1s, but that was a 49.2 lap for him. I track the lap times and stuff on my phone as the races are happening. Just something I use to keep track of the laps, but it also tells the lap times. As coming to 3 laps to go in the Daytona 500. I don't know. This one car, if Lucas K can get around these lap cars, then I feel like he's good. Lucas K is definitely good if he gets around these lap cars. But 3 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Here comes Lucas K. 3 to go. I don't know. I don't know if the one car gets him. I really don't know. Lucas K started on pole. He's led every lap of this race. And coming to 2 to go. Next time, he's just got to hang on for 2 more laps and stay ahead of this one car. Man, the end of these races are always exciting, man. I don't know what else to say. Just always exciting endings to these things. Sometimes these races are crazy. Sometimes these are crazy, and we might have another crazy finish here. Lucas K trying to hang on after having a winless season last season. Here they come around, coming to 2 to go. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Here comes NASCAR Fan 05. Will he be able to take the lead when they come back around? Everyone else coming around to take 2 laps to go. But all these drivers right here that you see passing the screen, they are unfortunately, they will not be able to win this race. That includes me, unfortunately, back there in 6th, I think. But the battle for the win right here is what everyone's watching. Is when they come back around, it'll be the white flag. Lucas K dominating this race. He's led all 19 laps so far. He just needs to lead the last lap to win the Daytona 500. The biggest race of the season. It's the one that every driver wants. Here they come around. White flag, 1 lap to go in the Daytona 500. Lucas K still has it, but here goes the one car to the outside. He tries to pass around the outside. Lucas K, they're side by side as they go into 1 and 2. We'll have to see who has the lead when they come back around. If NASCAR Fan 05 passes Lucas K on the white flag, this is going to be heartbreaking for Lucas K. But NASCAR Fan 05, this will be an insane win for him. We'll have to see who will have the lead as they come back around. It's the last lap here in the Daytona 500 for Season 4. First race of the season. Who's going to lock themselves into the playoffs early? Lucas K, after a winless season last season, trying to get the Daytona 500, the biggest race. Here they come. Coming to the line. Who's going to win it? Lucas K wins the Daytona 500. Lucas K gets the Daytona 500. The one car got to his outside, but he was able to pass him back on the last lap, and Lucas K is your Daytona 500 winner. After a winless season last season, he breaks the streak and wins the Daytona 500. What a race. What a finish. Lucas K, man, he's been deserving a win for a long time, and he finally gets it in the biggest race of the season, the Daytona 500. Wow, locks himself into the playoffs early. He does not have to worry about the rest of the regular season after this. Just got to focus on getting more wins. Wow, Lucas K wins the Daytona 500. Honestly, I think this win proves him as the championship favorite. I think he might win his 2nd championship here this season, but we'll have to see. It's only race 1, but Lucas K starting it off with a win here in the Daytona 500. Wow, great race. We'll see you next week at Phoenix. That is it for now. We'll see you guys later. Bye.